Everybody on the internet is talking about AI agents and how they can replace every worker in your company. You should have implemented them yesterday. But from my real-world experience, these are the 3 things that you should implement instead. I'm Marek Stejskal, founder of Arcadia Automation, and we help B2B companies save time and grow revenue by automating operations. So why is everybody talking about AI agents? Well, it's a human nature to chase shiny and new things, and software companies especially love that. So those are some of the marketing promises that you might have heard. The agent will do anything. It will replace any human, and it's basically an AGI. The reality that we have seen is that the scope of the agent is always limited. It's not reliable, and in most of the cases, just not ready for production yet. And we have actually done research for a SaaS company focused on capabilities of these AI agents, and it confirmed our suspicions. Everybody is marketing it very heavily, but the actual capabilities are far from the promises. The good news is that the technology will get better, and it is the future. But you need to prepare for it today so you can benefit from its capabilities. The first thing is to clean up and document your operations. I have a picture of an AI pyramid here, and as you can see, AI agents are on top. And there are multiple steps that you need to do to get to them. For each level, there are 2 steps. The first one is data and software, and the other one is workflow documentation. On the first levels, the documentation practically doesn't exist. It lives only in the heads of the employees. There might be some written checklist somewhere. From this, you would want to map the high-level processes and slowly work your way up to a robust and complete documentation. It is time-intensive, so you would want to start small, start from the most important and high-level processes, and just work your way through the company. The second thing is to unify your data sources. This means that your company information needs to be in a single point of truth. It needs to be accessible by everybody, and it needs to be secure. The first thing is to look at the pyramid and see what stage are you at. The second thing is to work on your data. You would want to get all your data into one single point of truth, which usually means getting some cloud storage, or you can self-host if privacy or security is a concern. And again, we can look at the pyramid in the bottom 3 steps. You basically go there from everything living on paper and the data being siloed to a one accessible cloud storage. And this is also a good point to check your data security. You need your data to be accessible to everyone in your company, but everyone who needs access. And if you look at the stage 4 of the pyramid, you can see that it goes from data process automation, and then AI automation, which basically means that to get to these points, you need to complete those 3 steps first. It's not very enjoyable and not very high ROI, so that's why I would recommend to start small, identify a small project that could bring you a quick win, and go through the steps with this limited scope. And how can you identify this project? Well, this is in point 3, which is look for the bottlenecks. These are just the areas in your process that are holding down your operations. Maybe you are onboarding someone and the onboarding is done manually by your employees, but it's very hard to find employees to do their job and to train them to do it properly. And so your sales might give you a good number of leads, but you can grow because the onboarding step is your bottleneck. This, of course, requires the first step to be done. You need to see your company process and who does what. Finding and focusing on projects with high ROI can help you bring other decision makers in your company on board. And once the project is done, you can show off the results that you got. Just don't forget to track them. And working on the right project can also prevent burnout from automation, which can then stop any other efforts in this area for the future. Which is a bad thing, because to succeed, your company will need to automate. So to wrap up, instead of chasing hyped AI agents, you can instead clean up and document your operations, unify your data sources, and identify the bottlenecks and the priority for your automation efforts. These are not very glamorous, but they can put you in the 5% of companies who are ahead of the curve and not just talking about it. And when the capable AI agents arrive, you will be ready to benefit from them. If you want to talk about this topic a bit more, click on the link in the description and we can create a personalized plan for your company.